Look, while the world is preparing for your retirement, your brain is preparing for its final war. Most people think 60 is the end, but for the top 1%, it is the ultimate strategic advantage. If you feel more distant from people, more selective with your words, and more obsessed with the big picture, you aren't getting old. You are developing the 10 lethal behaviors of a mastermind. If you don't recognize these now, you are throwing away the most powerful version of yourself. This is the crystallized intelligence phase. While a 20-year-old is running in circles, your brain has built a high-speed neural highway that can see a disaster coming from miles away. This isn't wisdom. It's a biological upgrade that only arrives after 5 decades of data. But there's a dark side. These 10 behaviors often look like failures to average people. Today, we are deconstructing why your isolation is actually your fortress and why your silence is your deadliest weapon. Let's decode your new operating system. Behavior 1. The death of small talk. Cognitive load management. The first behavior is often mistaken for arrogance, but it's actually your brain's elite filter. After 50, a highly intelligent mind stops tolerating social noise. The depth. In neuroscience, this is called cognitive load management. Your brain realizes that debating the weather or celebrity gossip drains the glucose needed for high-level problem solving. You aren't being rude. You are simply refusing to trade your golden silence for copper conversations. The example: imagine a high-stakes networking event. While everyone is fighting for attention, you are sitting back, observing the room's dynamics. You aren't bored. You are conserving your mental energy to identify the one person who actually matters. You've replaced quantity of speech with quality of insight. Behavior 2. The predator's observation, pattern recognition. The second behavior is hyper-awareness. You no longer enter a room and see the interior. You see the people dynamics. You instantly recognize who is lying, who is insecure, and who is actually in charge. The depth. This is the peak of your crystallized intelligence. You have 50 years of human behavior data stored in your subconscious. While a 25-year-old listens to words, you listen to intentions. You can feel the incongruence between a person's smile and their eyes. The example: think of a business negotiation. The other side is presenting perfect numbers, but you notice a slight twitch in the CEO's hand when he mentions stability. Because of your database of experience, you know the deal is a trap before they even finish the pitch. You don't just see the world, you decode it. Behavior 3. Emotional stoicism, the bulletproof mind. The third lethal behavior is strategic non-reaction. In your 20s, you reacted to every insult. After 50, you've realized that reaction is a vulnerability and silence is a weapon. The depth. True intelligence is the ability to create a gap between a stimulus and your response. You understand that if someone can make you angry, they can control you. By becoming emotionally bulletproof, you reclaim 100% of your power. The example: imagine someone cuts you off in traffic or insults your legacy in a meeting. Instead of shouting, you look at them with a calm, curious expression. You realize their anger is a sign of their low IQ. By not reacting, you remain the alpha in the dynamic. You haven't lost the fight. You've proven you are too powerful to be pulled into their chaos. Behavior 4. Strategic solitude, the fortress of focus. The fourth behavior is often called loneliness by average people, but for you, it is strategic solitude. After 50, a highly intelligent man stops going out to find himself and starts staying in to build himself. The deep explanation: complex problems require uninterrupted neural processing. Your brain at 60 is like a massive library. If you keep letting people in with loud music and trivial talk, you can't get the work done. You've replaced social validation with deep work. The example: while your peers are at a loud bar or a crowded event, you find more stimulation in a quiet room with a complex problem or a difficult book. You aren't antisocial. You are pro-focus. You realize that silence is the only environment where your elite operating system can run at full speed. Behavior 5. Pragmatic humility, the silent predator. The fifth behavior is the death of the ego. In your youth, you wanted to be the smartest person in the room. Now, You find it much more profitable to look like the fool while you collect data. The deep explanation. This is intellectual humility. You no longer care about winning an argument. You only care about winning the game. By acting like you know less than you do, you encourage others to drop their guard and reveal their cards. The example. In a business deal or a family dispute, you don't lead with your knowledge. Instead, you ask simple, almost naive questions. You let the other person talk until they trap themselves in their own contradictions. By the time they realize you are the smartest person there, the checkmate has already happened. Behavior 6. Hyper-pattern detection. The time traveler's mind. The sixth behavior is preemptive awareness. You don't see the world in isolated events anymore. You see it in cycles. You are no longer guessing what will happen. You are remembering it. The deep explanation. Because you have 50 years of human behavior data, your brain can see a disaster coming from months away. This isn't intuition. It's the peak of your crystallized intelligence. You see the DNA of a problem, while others only see the symptoms. The example. Think of a new business trend or a family member's new relationship. You see the red flags and the patterns repeating from 20 years ago. While everyone else is excited by the newness, you are already planning the exit strategy because you know exactly how the movie ends. Behavior 7. Selective cognitive amnesia. The trash filter. The seventh behavior is efficiency-based forgetting. You might forget a casual acquaintance's name or a minor insult from last week. Society calls it aging. We call it mental decluttering. The deep explanation. A mastermind's brain at 60 has a limited active storage capacity. To make room for grand strategy, your mind starts auto-deleting low-value data. You no longer have the mental space to hold on to grudges or trivial details. The example. If a past rival tries to provoke you with an old grievance and you truly cannot remember it, that is the ultimate power move. You haven't just forgiven them, you have erased them from your neurological map. You only remember what is functional for your future. Behavior 8. The power of the ruthless no. Asset protection. The eighth behavior is zero guilt boundary setting. In your 30s, you said yes to please others. Now, your no is a razor-sharp blade. The deep explanation. You've realized that time is your only non-renewable asset. Every yes to a boring event or a bad investment is a no to your own legacy. You no longer suffer from FOMO, fear of missing out, because you've already seen it all. The example. When someone invites you to a venture that sounds exciting but offers no depth, you decline instantly without making excuses. You don't care about missing out because you are too busy building in the shadows. Behavior 9. Minimalist sophistication. Clarity over complexity. The ninth behavior is extreme clarity. An average person uses big words to sound intelligent. A mature genius uses simple words to be understood. The deep explanation. You've reached a stage where you can condense a 1,000-page problem into a 2-sentence solution. You've stripped away the ego-driven complexity of your youth. The example. Think of a veteran commander or a CEO. They don't give long speeches. They give clear, simple directions. If your life is becoming more minimalist, less clutter, less talk, but more impact, you have reached the peak of intellectual sophistication. Behavior 10. Transcendental vision. The legacy architect. The final behavior is intergenerational thinking. You are no longer playing for the next quarter. You are playing for the next century. The deep explanation. This is the grandmaster stage. You are now planting trees whose shade you will never sit under. Your brain is wired for legacy. You are building systems, trust funds, or philosophies that will guide people long after you are gone. The conclusion. If you recognize these 10 behaviors, stop listening to the world telling you that you are fading. You aren't fading. You are crystallizing. You have finally moved from being a piece on the board to being the architect of the game. Your most powerful move is the one you are about to make next. The world sees age as a decline, but you see it as the ultimate refinement. You've stopped running because you've already reached the destination that everyone else is still searching for. These 10 behaviors are the proof that your mind has finally matured into its most lethal form. If this video felt like a mirror to your own mind, it's because you are part of the elite few who operate on this frequency. To master your psychology and reclaim your dominance in this new phase of life, hit the subscribe button. Join a community of men who refuse to fade away. But remember, having the power of a mastermind is one thing. Knowing how to use it against those who try to manipulate you is another. In our next video, we'll deconstruct how to spot a manipulator before they even speak. I'll see you in the silence. Master your mind, or someone else will.